What's up, YouTube land? Xeno Gaming here, and welcome back to another episode of F1 2020 League Racing. Here today we have the FRL League, and it is round 4 of the FRL here today for the Spanish Grand Prix. So, I did not record qualifying, well I was recording qualifying. During qualifying my computer crashed and then it rebooted, so I started recording from that point. I just started where the video started now, so unfortunately I don't have qualifying here today, but we have qualified 5th on the grid, which is not bad. Was expecting a little bit more, but didn't put it in the lap in qualifying, and on my last lap I did turn the corner at turn 7, so a little bit unfortunate, but that's just the way it goes. And now we'll starting the soft tower from 5th position. Baraka on pole, did an unbelievable lap time, and is starting on the medium compound tyre. Here's a look at the driver standings, and Baraka's currently on top with 50 points after the first 3 or 4 races. After the first 3 races, sorry. And I myself am sitting in 5th with 25 points from the one win we got in China. Obviously, I DNF'd in Zandvoort, and I missed the Bahrain race. And we did race in Australia, but then that race got cancelled because of internet issues and people lagging out during the race. And we also got the constructor standings there as well, where Mercedes at the minute lead in the constructors. So, you know, we're currently 25 points behind Baraka in the championship, and it's pretty early on. He's on pole today, so you know it's gonna be tough to claw that kind of gap back. He's very, very fast, and you know, we're gonna have to really put in really good results, and it's gonna have to start here today from 5th on the grid in Spain. So looks like everybody on the grid is running. We've got a full grid, 20 cars here. As now, everything is being prepared. The marshals at the back waving the green flags. The lights are coming on here for round 4 here of the FRL. And let's go here for the Spanish Grand Prix, and a good start from the Racing Point car there. We myself got a good start. Merrill from the front row of the grid, slipping back there, it seems, or from 3rd, I think. No, actually from the front row of the grid, slipping back, and we'll go down the inside of Merrill. He's on the outside. We managed to get past him, and the Racing Point getting a fantastic start. Baraka's maintained the lead. We understeer wide there due to the dirty air behind Trilla Gorilla, and now we'll see what we can do here on this opening lap. We've got yellow flags waving in the back. We're looking for a way, no way through down on the inside into turn 5, as we now go on the run through 6 and now into 7 and 8. Got to get a really good exit out here, because if you get a good run through here, maybe you can get a chance into turn 10 after coming through 9 in 6th gear there. Can't hold it flat like you can in qualifying. Is now back down to 2nd gear here, and we're not close enough to make a move on Trilla Gorilla. And now coming into this horrible section of track. I just absolutely hate this part of the track. I wish we could have the 2 fast right-handers back, and down to 3rd gear here, and trying to short shift the 4th on the exit, and now trying to plant the throttle. And we've got a fantastic run here at the last corner. We're getting a great slipstream off Trilla Gorilla, who himself is getting a slipstream off the Racing Point car ahead. And now we're going to try and go down the inside. Gorilla's having a look at the Racing Point car. We go massively down the inside of Gorilla. We're off the track here. We're going to come back on. We're going to try and readdress this, but we lose the back end. We still have overtake mode enabled, and Trilla Gorilla's running to the back of us. And then going through turn 3, he loses the car. Trilla Gorilla is into the wall in turn 3. That's not ideal. And I was going to let him back past, because I didn't get that move done cleanly. But unfortunately, had a little bit of a mishap out of the turn 2 there, and he's now out of the Grand Prix, and it's a safety car, and I feel really bad about that one, but it is what it is, I guess. Not much I could do about it after it happened, you know. Yeah, the Phantom decides to come in. That's who it is, Aman, and yeah, unfortunate for Trilla Gorilla there, Ash, who you know, didn't mean any harm by it. Unfortunately, just got it a little bit wrong out of turn 2, and I went a bit deep into turn 1. I was getting the effect of a double slipstream, and it just, yeah, but my mistake, and I apologise for that. because I ruined his race unintentionally. But now we're coming to the restart here. I decided to pit for the hard tyres, as you saw. I get rid of the soft tyre. They don't go too many laps longer anyway. And here we're on the restart. We've got a hectic restart going on here. The Ferrari in front, that was Hervia. I'm not sure how to say his name. Philip is his real name. Philip had a spin at the chicane, and that kind of set the whole grid back. And we go down the inside of the the Phantom here, Aman, and now we're behind the Haas here. I'm still trying to learn everyone's names, and this is Brandon and Wheezy Weston. Brandon's there in 7th place. Wheezy Weston's just ahead of us here, and we're now trying to have a look. There's contact there between the two teammates there. The two Haases come together. You can see we're now on the outside of Brandon here, and he's got a bit of damage on the front wing, and he comes into the side of us here, and then he loops it through turn 7. So I didn't take the apex of turn 7, but he just understeered completely into my side pod there, probably from the damage and just not understanding how much the car could turn and not turn. Now we've got Weston here, and there's a contact there between the Haas and the Alpha Tauri, and I couldn't take advantage there because too busy watching them. I almost spun the car out of turn 10. And now Wheezy Weston gets through here, and now we're behind the Alpha Tauri here, and I'm not sure which. I think this is Elliot here, because the other Toby Tiger has already retired from this race, and we're going to try and go down the outside here. He's defended the inside. We're going to be late on the brakes, down the 3rd gear, get it stopped nicely, and that's a nice move actually. So really nice move there, and now we're chasing down Wheezy Weston here for 6th position here on lap 7, and this is Mitchell actually, who we're chasing. That's his proper name, and Mitch here, we'll call him because that's what it is on the Discord. Mitch here, we scared him there into turn 1, and he went off the track a little bit, and now we find the gap there through turn 3. That's an aggressive overtake, a little bit of contact there on the exit, so I understeered a bit wide, but that's a nice move. I just put the nose on his inside just to, put the arrow on his screen, and he left the space and then went off the track, and then we were able to take advantage there. And now moving here to lap 14, we drove away from Mitch, and now we're driving back up to Steve here, and just my teammate has crashed out here. You can see yellow flags, and unfortunately for Kiwi, he's out of the Grand Prix, and that's introduced a virtual safety car. Not much I can do about that, but I was trying to get to the end of the race, but you can see my tyres already taking a hammering, especially the front left. The other 3 tyres are pretty good. It's just that front left that just takes an absolute beating around this track with, turn 3, turn 4, turn 9, the last corner, turn 11, actually turn 12, sorry. And you can see, coming to the end of lap 14 now, after the virtual safety car, it got deployed as it ended before people were in the pit lane, but I think Baraka, who comes out of the pits just now, it would have been deployed still while he was entering the pits at least, but we get ahead of him here, and he was the leader of the Grand Prix, and he had quite a nice cushion. You can see, just from all the traffic and battling, that's how much of a gap he built from the safety car period. He built a pit stop lead on us. And now, here on lap 17, he's been following us for a few laps here, but he hasn't found a way past yet, and we're able to defend there on lap 17. Now we're going to come here to the end of lap 18, start of lap 19. And I'm still, at this point, trying to go to the end of the Grand Prix, but I've got 3-second time penalties, so Baraka's already got me on penalties. I'm just trying to defend the best I can. I know I'm not going to win this Grand Prix here, and but I'm still, fighting here against Baraka. Just going to try and hold him up as long as I can, and go into turn 1. And there's a bit of contact there, but I managed to just about hold him off here through turn 1 and 2. Left in space through turn 2, but he didn't have enough grip, I guess, or speed to take the position away from me in turn 3. So we hold on to P1 for now. And here on lap 19, next lap round, we have Baraka going to attack me again. It looks further back this time. I haven't got my overtake engaged like I did last time. I haven't got much ERS left to play with, and he's going to massive run here on us towards the end of the straight. And he outbrakes us here on the outside, like how I did earlier in this race, and that's a good move from Baraka to take the lead of this Grand Prix. And that's probably it. I probably won't be able to do much with him. He takes an interesting line there, does Baraka. And now coming to the next lap, I actually managed to stay in the DRS for this lap, and we're going to have a go at him maybe here on Baraka. But the Spaniard here at his home Grand Prix is unfortunately going to be a little bit too quick for us on that time around, and he's gone, and we're coming here to lap 26 now. You can see Matthias and Zandezi, they're closing up to the back of me. We've got quite a gap back to Steve. I'm not going to beat Matthias and Zandezi with my 3-second time penalty, and they're closing me at a second lap. And you'll see now here what the damage are to my tyres. I'm not going to get to the end of the race, so I need to pit for another set of tyres, and I'm going to put on the soft tyres. You can see that front left tyre is absolutely hammered here. It's destroyed, and it wasn't giving much grip left. Even though the lap times were still okay on the lower fuel, but now we're going to come out on the soft tyre. I'm hoping to get out ahead of Steve here. I had a 20-second margin to him, so it's going to be quite close here with him. I'm not sure exactly what the pit stop delta time is, and it looks like it's about 20. He was 20 seconds behind me. It looks like it's about 21, 22 seconds. If I have another second on him, I'm probably side by side with him, so that's a bit unfortunate. And of course, a virtual safety car would be deployed as I finish in the pit lane. So if that gets deployed while I'm in the pits, I'm probably ahead of Steve and a lot closer to Tom ahead, Zandezi in third place. So unfortunately, we make quick work here of Steve, but now it's a bit of a gap to the guys ahead, and we're going to push here. You're going to see first lap of pushing on the soft tyre, and we get the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, which is an extra point, which is nice. But now settling in here, and we got the end of the race, last lap. I was pushing. You can see that I've pulled away quite comfortably from Steve, but I'm closing on the guys ahead every lap, a second and a bit, but you know, it's just they're a bit too far ahead, unfortunately. And you can see here I just have a little bit of fun on the last chicane, messing it up horribly. But that's the Grand Prix. We're going to come across the line to finish in 4th place. Unfortunately, no podium here today. The race just didn't work out. I think no regrets pitting for the hard tyre, but yeah, maybe I should have played it. I wasn't sure what to do. I mean, I've seen it happen before where in my I think it was Transnation Season 6 on F1 2020, another driver, Addy from Transnation, we had an early safety car in that race, and I went medium, and he took the hard tyres to the end from the first safety car and beat me. And I thought I could do the same, but he's a lot better at tyre management than what I am. But anyway, that's the result of the race, 4th place, and I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new for plenty more F1 2020 content. And until next time, I will see you for more F1 2020 action. Until then, goodbye.